let me see if this works well, because you guys are very techy, you know, I'm not. All right, the scandal of prediction. Let me tell you this is Umberto Eco, okay? Now, I was at dinner in Trieste, in Italy, not long ago, and then people at the table told me, hey, you look like Professore Eco, like Umberto Eco, like Professor Eco. So everybody started saying, oh, he looks like Eco, you look so much like Eco. Needless to say, I went up to my hotel room, went Google Images, right? Saw Umberto Eco and had to go on a diet in Italy, all right? Believe me, got on a diet in Italy, all right? This is what it caused. Now, Umberto Eco happens to be someone for whom I have immense respect as a scholar. Why? Because Umberto Eco has a lot, first of all, for a lot of reasons. He's entertaining, he's non-dull. And for scholars to be non-dull is something, you know, it's rare and, okay. You should invite him, you know, here, Umberto Eco. The other thing is he has a library that contains 30,000 volumes, okay? So with normal problems when you have a lot of books, you know, the ceiling collapses and, all right. So he's a monument in Italy, but he has 30,000 books. And he has two kinds of visitors. Type 1 and type 2 visitors. Type 1, they walk in, Dottore, Professore Eco, oh, impressive. Did you read them all? Okay. How many did you read? All right. So we have some people who think that a library is like something you ask your architect to make sure that it's well displayed, where you show off how much you've read. Okay. So you have where you focus on the books you've read, and you put them, like many academics I visit, you see their office, they show you the books they've read. Okay. And then you have a second category of people who understand that a library, the value in a library lies where? In the books you, sorry? Exactly, and it's a research tool, it's a tool, okay? It's in the books you did not read. So some people focus on the books they've read, and some people have an eye on what they have not read. Likewise, human knowledge, we are very good at acquiring knowledge with one problem. We focus on what we know, and we tend to not focus, except our enemies focus on what we don't know. But we people do not show up to interviews telling you on their resume what they have not done. People focus on what they've done. So our knowledge, we treat it exactly like a real estate ad in New York City. I don't know how many of you have looked for an apartment in New York City. If it does not say fireplace, it doesn't have a fireplace, right? So we tend to treat knowledge exactly as a property, like we acquire a good. And we tend to focus on what we know. In this talk, coming here, I wanted to talk